Well guys, this has been the longest break I've ever taken from posting a YouTube video since I'd started back 3, 4, 5 years ago, whenever it was. Anyway, welcome back to the channel. We are back, baby, and there are reasons behind I haven't posted in a few months. It's actually been over 50 days. Whoa, can you believe that? So I'd started pretty much my first ever full-time job, and my life was pretty boring. And in the situation I was in when the job was still pretty new, there was not much I wanted to overshare. Now certain people panicked when they seen this. They were like, Zach, we miss you. And I even got comments like, okay, you've stopped focusing on your own dreams now and you're focusing on building someone else's. That's why many people give up on their dreams. They get too comfortable. And I was reading all this at the time, and I really understood the perception, the sentiment. But then in the back of my mind, I knew, okay, like, this is only temporary. I'll be back. And there's nothing that's gonna stop me from chasing this YouTube goal I've been chasing for so long. And by the way, shout out 25k subscribers. If anybody's not watched the channel until this video, I'm sorry for that long monologue intro. The reason we're filming today's video, guys, is 6 months ago I went to Istanbul with a friend of mine. He's called Adam Barnett. Now me and Adam were friends. We were both Amazon delivery drivers at the same time. And when I got the opportunity to partner up with ElitHair, which is a clinic in Istanbul, it's actually the biggest in the world for hair transplants. They got in touch basically and they asked, is your hair thinning at the top by any chance? And I was like, you know what? I don't think so. I've got a bit of a big forehead, but I don't think it is actually thinning whatsoever. And then I was fortunate enough to get the opportunity to fly someone I know out with a poor hairline for them to get a free hair transplant. And all I need to do is document the journey. So that's what I done. I posted on my Instagram story, who needs a hair transplant? And there are a few people who got in touch, but I had to go with the first person, which was probably the most suitable pick, Adam. Like I said, Adam and I were in Amazon together delivering parcels. He was a lot faster than I was. But when we used to deliver Amazon parcels, actually, he would always wear a cap. And I didn't know why, until the one day I seen him without the cap. It all made sense. His hairline had went way back. And seeing as he was the first person to respond, I said, you know what? Got you a free hair transplant, bro. Let's get to Istanbul. And if you didn't watch at the time, here's a little flashback of that experience.
Being insecure about it because of how far back it's actually gone.
Sorry bro about the flash. Kind of look like that GTA character. You weren't comfortable with it?
No. Always wants the hair transplant, and now we've got the opportunity to do it. Where the donor place is going to be from the back of my head to then implant back in the front of my head.
I bet nerves are kicking in now, man.
Yeah, not half.
The 40%.
Some from the beard for the crown.
And they will mix it.
The procedure's been so good so far.
How are you feeling day after?
Shot?
Yeah.
Perfectly fine.
It looks like the swelling's gone down a little bit from last night actually. So yeah, following on from that experience, Adam's hair started to grow out straight away. But the thing is, when you get a hair transplant, it all grows at first and then it falls out. And then you have a daunting few months of seeing it slowly grow back in. He sent me a picture for the 3-month progression, but at the 6-month stage, I wanted to meet up with him, actually see the hair for myself. Now hairlines after a hair transplant take around 12 to 18 months to fully come back in. So you can't expect it to be fully back until around a year after the process. So I had agreed to meet Adam at Costa 6 months later to grab a coffee and check out his new hair. So this is that. Wait, I wouldn't even recognize you from that first video anymore.
I don't recognise myself, lad, to be honest.
So it's been 6 months, bro. Give me a little update on how you're doing.
Well, obviously we flew home and they had to like give me the shampoos and like told me how to like take care of it myself, because then I was by myself, washing it 3 times a week with their shampoos, making sure like it stayed neat, and yeah, that's it really.
It started growing for a couple of weeks, didn't it?
Yeah. And then it started to fall out in like parts, which obviously then I was thinking, oh, like has it took, hasn't it took? But then you just give it a few more weeks and then you can see it starting to grow back through properly then.
Must have been a nerve-wracking couple
Yeah,
of
it was.
What you been getting up to yourself?
Not much, just been working, taking the dog out,
Yeah.
and just planning things for in the summer.
Yeah.
That's it.
How do you feel differently now, 6 months later, to how you felt before in terms of your hair?
A lot more confident, to be honest. As I said in like the first video, I used to wear a cap all the time, but now I think since I've been back, I've worn a cap about twice, and I've just been letting the hair grow, and I've got more confidence now to actually show myself like properly and be proud.
How was your experience in Istanbul?
Istanbul, it was great, to be honest. They took care of us properly, didn't have to worry about a thing, they were always on time. Yeah, it's a great experience.
What's your plans going forward with your hair care now?
Hair care, just keep on top of it, just make sure I'm washing it regularly and it regularly cutting that now, because the more you cut it, the thicker it's going to go. So that's it.
Different man, bro.
Different.
Hey, congrats.
Thanks, mate.
Right then, one last little look for the camera. Do you think there's more to come?
Yeah, definitely. It's still
Yeah.
growing.
Yeah.
It's still growing, lads.
It's looking really good, man.
Yeah.
And some of that was off like your beard, wasn't
as
it?
well, but you couldn't tell.
Okay. I see like little
You see like the odd little ginger hairs, but apart
Yeah.
from that,
so,
you can't really notice.
oh, yeah, blends right in.
Happy days.
As you can see, guys, fantastic job so far. His hair's coming back. He's made up, he's a new man. He's even looking after his beard. The confidence is through the roof. He's a changed man. I'm really happy to see that. Now you see, Adam told me 6 months ago when we went to get him a hair transplant that this was a real big insecurity for himself. Now, although it's natural, and I personally don't believe, okay, you should be insecure about having your hair fall out because it's natural, you know, like I have a lot of grey and silver hair. I don't think there's anything to be ashamed of if it's something that's natural, something you can't help. But with that being said, some people do feel insecure about certain things, and hairlines is a big one of them. That's why a lot of people get in hair transplants. And I think if it's something you've been toying with the idea of doing, then why not get a free consultation with ElitHair? They are the biggest hair transplant clinic in the world. They do the job very thoroughly, very professionally. They'll put you in a nice room for the nights and they take care of you well. You know you're in safe hands as soon as you get into the clinic. It's a very professional place. And they're literally working doing transplants. I think it's a 24-hour-a-day business, to be honest. Around the clock, I think even at 3 a.m. there's a team on. They have a team on overnight, they have a team on in the day. And if you're interested, just get a free consultation by checking the first link in my bio. Fill out a form and you'll get a free consultation with them, get a quote price, and it costs you nothing just to check, just to see, and just to speak to someone. If that's something that interests you, the link will be in the bio. But you're probably thinking where I am today. I'm in New Pines Holiday Park in Wales, North Wales. The weather's been beautiful. But yeah, also before I go, just to discuss the job what I was doing, I was running a TikTok account for a well-established business. I actually managed to grow their account from 6,000 followers to 13. Also doing Instagram videos for them. And it was a nice fit for the company, but I just told them that I think they should look for someone a little bit more long-term than me. At the same time, I can still be a friend of the companies and do for them some work when possible. Left on good terms, and I'm no longer an employee of them for now, but they're a good company. It was good to work under Ant Fowler. I filmed so many celebrities for them. But yeah, I don't want to get too deep, guys. I got my own goals. When I'm not focusing on them, when I'm not dropping YouTube videos, it kills me deep inside. Some people said I seemed happier when I got the job. That's only because the videos prior to that were not really happy videos, so I seem sad, but like, I'm happy chasing my goals, man. That's what fulfills me. That's what I have to do. So we're back at it again, focusing on TikTok and YouTube again. I really appreciate your support, guys. Drop a comment down below. Anyway, guys, like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Appreciate you guys. Take care. God bless.